In this video, we're going to do a multiplicity practice problem that is similar to the problems that you're going to find in MyLab. So first we're going to start by graphing our function, which is f of x equals 1/2 times x plus 1 times 2x minus 3 squared, and identify the zeros. So here's my graph. I can see that the zeros are at -1 and positive 1.5, or 3/2. You could also find the zeros by setting each set of parentheses equal to 0 and solving. Next, we're going to determine the multiplicities of the zeros. So first we need to select whether there is 1 0, 2 zeros, or 3 zeros. So I can see from above and from looking at my graph that there are 2 zeros. So I'm going to select answer choice B. In MyLab, this will be a multiple choice question, and so you'll select the multiple choice answer and then fill in the boxes. The multiplicity of the smallest zero is blank. The multiplicity of the largest zero is blank. So I need to look at my zeros that I identified above. The smallest number is -1, and the multiplicity at -1 is 1, because that set of parentheses has one factor, or it appears once in my function. So this is a little bit tricky because there's a couple of things to do. You're identifying what the smallest zero is, and then you're identifying what the multiplicity is there. The multiplicity of the largest zero is blank. So my largest number here out of these two is 3/2. So I go to my function and I see that the set of parentheses that led to 3/2 has a power of 2. So that means the multiplicity of that zero is 2. Next, we're going to determine the behavior of the function at each zero. So I have 1 0 that has a multiplicity of 1 and 1 0 that has a multiplicity of 2. I know that when the multiplicity is 1, it's odd, and so the graph is crossing the x-axis there. At 2, it's even, and so the graph is touching and turning around there. So the graph crosses the x-axis at the smallest zero, which is -1, and touches and turns around at the larger zero, where it has a multiplicity of 2, and that zero is at 3/2, or 1.5. I can also use my graph to help me answer these questions. I'm going to select answer choice C. From looking at the graph, I can see that it crosses the x-axis at -1 and touches and turns around at positive 1.5.